vision I see in my head, unlocking the future and letting it go. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Yeah, greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness.
As we're only weeks away from Extreme Rules, welcome everyone live to Raw, where tonight we have a big main event, a big show for you as Karrion Kross takes on Brock Lesnar. Winner will face Cody Rhodes in the Extreme Rules match at the Premium Live event for the Universal title. Also, Samoa Joe going one-on-one with Ciampa. The winner will qualify for the King of the Ring. And also to begin the show, US title on the line, Ricochet challenging the Celtic Warrior in Sheamus.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Getting right to the point, live in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, where the US title is on the line. As we kick it off with the one and only Ricochet. He tried his luck at SummerSlam to win the US title, but sadly, due to Samoa Joe chucking him off the steel cage, Sheamus was able to sneak through the back door to win the US title. And after defeating Samoa Joe in the previous episode of Raw, Ricochet able to earn himself this opportunity here tonight. US title on the line. The last time Sheamus and Ricochet competed against each other on Raw was a few weeks back. Before SummerSlam, Sheamus was able to get the job done then. Will history repeat itself tonight, or will Ricochet change the course of history as he wins his first US title? Something's gotta give here tonight to begin Raw. A lot of great action for you tonight. This almost feels like a mini Premium Live event almost. Got this matchup going on. We got the European Champion in action later on. The Street Profits in tag action. We're going to hear from Bayley and Dakota, Joe and Ciampa. And in our main event, Lesnar and Kross. But right now, here comes the WWE United States Champion. Sheamus, a multiple-time United States Champion. This is his second run, at least in this season, of Universe Mode. Won the title at Payback, but then lost it to Samoa Joe on Raw in a street fight. Now the question is, will history repeat itself for Sheamus? He won the title at a Premium Live event and then lost the title on Raw. Will it happen tonight? Will he lose the US title against Ricochet here on Raw? Sheamus has held a lot of championships over the years. Former North American champion, current US champion, Intercontinental champion beforehand. We're going to see what the Celtic Warrior is willing to do to keep that title around his waist. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The WWE United States Championship opens Monday Night Raw. Let's take it to Greg Hamilton.
Introducing the challenger from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
You can see
and introducing the champion from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds. He is the WWE United States Champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Saw the intensity in the eyes of Ricochet. Focused at that US title. Sheamus might be either confident or overconfident rather, or maybe a bit too cocky for his own doing. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, US title on the line to kick off Monday Night Raw here live in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. First out of many matches we have for you to kick it off. Here we go! The Bellows Strong match begins right off the bat. From a colorable top right to a fireman's carry, but Ricochet got the elbows right to the jaw, and I'll kick the DDT, able to take down the champ. They're going to win the title early here. Hook of the leg, but Sheamus able to get the shoulder up at 1. And ooh, Sheamus able to drive the boot right to the side of the head of Ricochet there. And oh, a scoop slam to follow. And now the Celtic Warrior, they're going to go to work here. That deadlift power slam. Lifted Ricochet up and then planted him. Those Celtic workouts he does on YouTube really being a factor here. As, I mean, he just lifted up a former Cruiserweight champion with ease nonetheless. But either way, Ricochet taking a beating in the corner by the hands of the United States champion. A shot right to the left knee of the challenger. And now the champion got him here. Uh-oh, Alabama slam! Awful landing for Ricochet. I'm sure his head connected to the bottom buckle there. And now Sheamus is going to capitalize. Got him up here. Falcon Arrow. Falcon Arrow there by Sheamus. Sheamus trying to take it towards it. Oh, caught him into a tilt-a-whirl slam. Ricochet tried to rush at him. Did not work out in his favor. Drives the knee up the second rope. Does the champion. Again, you could tell that Sheamus might be a bit overconfident in this match. I mean, how could he not be? Won the title at SummerSlam, night 1, on a steel cage against Samoa Joe and Ricochet. He's beaten Ricochet before, so no doubt. Sheamus feels like he has it all in the bag. Cover, off the power slam, 2 count, got him in Ricochet. It took him a while to get the shoulder up at 2, but no doubt, Ricochet, he felt that his title aspirations were slipping through his fingers. Got hung out to dry there by the champion. As both men on the outside. Remember, Ricochet cannot win the title via countout or disqualification. As look at Sheamus, got him up on the shoulder. Oh, ram him right into the barricade. For Sheamus, able to ram Ricochet into the barricade, and now look at this. Not only mocking Ricochet, but also the WWE Universe there. Mocking the Raw audience here in Oklahoma. That Sheamus has all of this in the bag. That Sheamus is in control, in the driver's seat. But Ricochet, they're going to try to switch momentums, and look at that. Pump kick, and then the boots off the follow. Able to catch Sheamus as Sheamus trying to get up to his feet. Got him in his back. And now Ricochet on the second rope. Is this wise though? And yes! Connects with a drop kick. Able to connect with the drop kick. Ricochet now trying to rally here. Got him. Able to roll through. Kip up. Oh, the Pele. The Pele kick connected. And now Ricochet. Look at this, how kind of ice. Shades of his former rival, CM Punk, and a kind of ice submission hold. But look at Sheamus driving the knees right to the back of the neck there of the one and only. Got him up on his shoulders. Sheamus. Oh, the fireman's carry snake eyes. But look at Ricochet, able to recover with a boot to the midsection. Trying to knock the wind out of Sheamus' sails there, but not the case. Because the Celtic Warrior got him up on the ropes. And look at that. Sheamus set over the top. There will be no breaks in between this match. We're going to see this match through thick or thin, good, bad, or indifferent. As Sheamus double axe handle to the face of the one and only. And ooh, big old kick there by Ricochet and a chop for good measure. Kick to the midsection. DDT. And a standing shooting star. Again, Ricochet trying to rally here, but look at Sheamus. Oh no, Sheamus, head on the throat. Choke slam! My God, like a sit-out choke slam or a choke buster or something, but either way, we're effective for Sheamus. Effective by the champion to plant Ricochet down on the floor, but it seems that Ricochet, they're going to do what he can. As he's back in the ring, count of 7. Sheamus is still woozy after that shot to the face. Ricochet cannot risk a count out. Gotta get back out there and break the count. And then a DDT to follow. Kick after kick, stomping kicks. And Sheamus again. Double axe handle to the face for Ricochet. Combo to kick as well. Shooting star. The fact he's able to leap off the floor like that is insane. But look at this. Again, the submission, but it won't be a factor on the outside of the ring. And now look at Sheamus again, driving the knees to the back of the neck. Almost to the upper back of Ricochet. And now Sheamus using that brute strength, chucking Ricochet across ringside. And now again, got him here. Oh! That choke bomb-like maneuver. And now Sheamus. Oh my God. Sheamus with that hammerlock back suplex on the floor. No doubt the champion, they're going to be as vicious as they come when it comes to the U.S. title being on the line. Just using the outside environment to his advantage, because Ricochet, he can fly all over the ring, but not so much on the outside. But look at Ricochet. Just playing possum almost. Able to send the champ back in the ring. Maybe back into his wheelhouse with Sheamus. Irish curse into the Brogue. Brogue kick by Sheamus. Is it enough to retain the gold? No, Ricochet kicked out a toe. Oh my God. As Sheamus trying to go for a scoop slam. Ricochet able to counter. Crowd chanting fight forever at this point. Oh! Sheamus that time. That choke bomb to the pin, and Ricochet got the shoulder up at 2. And now, just oof. Shots to the face. And again, Sheamus looking to do more damage to the challenger after Ricochet kicking out of the Brogue kick. No doubt Ricochet has a lot of heart, desire, the will to win. All of the phrases you want to say, Ricochet has them all. And look at that. Submission by Sheamus. Trying to rip the arm off of Ricochet here. Got it hyperextended as well. My God, no doubt Ricochet was in a lot of pain there. Sheamus not really known for his submission techniques. As Ricochet with a pump kick. But look at Sheamus with an enziguri caught him. They're trying to drop the knee, but Ricochet able to get out the way. Kick to the midsection to get DDT. Ricochet now going up. Could it be time? Looking to fly. 630. Ricochet are going to win his first U.S. title. 630. Oh, and Sheamus popped the shoulder up at the last moment. You gotta be kidding me. And now Ricochet up top. What's this? Driving the elbow right to the spine. Ricochet going up again. And another elbow to the spine. Ricochet doing what he has to do to wear down the United States champion. Elbow again to the spine. Elbow after elbow after elbow. Is he going to do it one more time? Yes, elbow right to the spine. Is that enough? Elbow after elbow to win the U.S. gold. And Sheamus still has a lot of fight left in him. What a U.S. title bout between these two to start Raw, as Shooting Star did not land for Ricochet. Went for the Shooting Star, got snuffed out. Irish curse, you know what's coming. Brogue! Brogue kick by Sheamus. Into the cover. Celtic Warrior retains the United States title. What a match!
Here is your winner, and still the WWE United States Champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Respects to both men to kick off Raw with a big match like this. Sheamus did what he could. Ricochet did what he could, but in the end, second chance for Sheamus to nail Ricochet with the bro kick, able to have the U.S. title still in his grasp. Still U.S. champion is the Celtic Warrior. What a way to start Raw, live in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Oh my God, what the... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You gotta be kidding me. He's here! It's the Ring General! Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, a dominant champion in his own right. The crowd knows who he is. The head and shoulders of Imperium. The Ring General. Walter. Walter is live on Raw. Oh my God. Holy is right. I agree with the crowd. Sheamus can't believe it. Walter face to face with the champion. Oh my God. Walter and Sheamus at Extreme Rules for the U.S. title? Oh my God! It's deafening in here. The running out Raw crowd going berserk for Walter as Sheamus gets out of the ring. The Ring General is looking to win the United States title. Oh my God! After what happened moments ago, it's official. U.S. title on the line, no holds barred. Walter versus the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. This is going to be a barn burner of a match. Oh my God! Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's back live in the arena in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. After a great matchup, now we have another matchup to look forward to. As we got the Liberator in Sami Zayn, a man who's held a lot of championships in Universe mode over the years. We're gonna go one-on-one with the current European champion. A man who was able to keep the European title after a great title defense at main event last week. Here comes Isaiah Swerve Scott. Isaiah Swerve Scott able to retain the European title from MVP at main event in Lexington, Kentucky. A great title defense. And now tonight, Swerve in an on-title matchup against Sami Zayn. No doubt Swerve, they're going to continue the momentum he had from main event. But I still can't get over what we just saw moments ago. Sheamus and Walter at Extreme Rules for the U.S. title. That's going to be a barn burner of a match. I cannot wait for Raw's exclusive premium live event. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sami Zayn right off the bat with a chop to the truck kick to the knee, taking it towards the European champion. I mean, this is a big challenge for Swerve. I mean, Swerve's taking on a former television champion, intercontinental champion, U.S. champion, and also a former WWE World Champion in Sami Zayn. The Swerve, he try to do what he can to upstage the Liberator. The master strategist, as he calls himself. As Sami Zayn not gonna like the view as he looks up, and Swerve with an uppercut off the second rope. And a standing shooting star. And now Swerve, springboard and moonsault. Is that enough for the win over Zayn? And a kick out at 1. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen. Later on tonight, as we'll have Bayley and Dakota address Natalya and Trish Stratus regarding SummerSlam, or maybe they have future plans or something. Later on, Samoa Joe taking on Tommaso Ciampa. That's Sami Zayn after those punches, able to drag Swerve out of the corner for like a mini power bomb. They had him down for a pin, but Swerve able to get the shoulder up. And now with Zayn going up top, but I think Swerve's a bit too far. But luckily, Sami able to realize it. And now Sami Zayn throwing rights all over Swerve here. And oh wow, slap to the face. No, that's not gonna sit well with Swerve there. Again, right after right. And then a slap. Oh man. And now Irish whip. Oh, Swerve able to stop himself, and Swerve, trying to go for a clothesline, trying to go for Blue Thunder maybe, but able to land on his feet, and a boot by Sami. What a sequence there, counter after counter, but it was Sami Zayn with a simple boot to the face, able to take down and stagger the champion. And then Seguri head kick, knocks Swerve down. Is it enough to get an upset win over the European champ, but a kick out nonetheless. And I say upset, I mean, Sami Zayn has not been able to get some W's on Raw over the last few months since coming to the red brand. Zayn on the second rope, able to elevate to the top, but look at Swerve caught him. Swerve caught him here into a scoop slam. Got him into a scoop slam, and now look at Swerve. Able to drag the head and neck area of Sami Zayn here. Able to apply pressure, but Zayn able to get out the hold, and now Sami send him over the top, and now Swerve on the outside. And ooh, able to catch him by surprise with that kick that Swerve. But look at Sami Zayn. That leg sweep. Kick to the midsection. What's this? Ooh. Nice turnaround, and now Sami Zayn, my God. Gotta be an old move out of his book of tricks, if you will, by Sami Zayn. He just turned Swerve inside out into a power bomb in the end of that. No doubt that might have done some damage to Swerve, not only just his back, but also his head there. But look at Swerve. He's trying to keep his head in the game here. Attacking that left arm. And now Swerve. Oof. Head right to the turnbuckle. And now Swerve got him up top. What's this? And now look at Swerve. Oh, wow. Hurricane run off the top rope. Swerve rolls through. Jumping complete shot. Is that enough to put away Sami? Sami got busted open as well. Hook of the leg to win. And no, Zayn. Zayn recognized that the referee's hand was about to hit 3, kicked out at 2, and able to go for a moonsault, but Sami got out the way. And now it's Sami Zayn here with the Blue Thunder! Blue Thunder bomb planted. And Zayn had to make sure Swerve's away from the ropes. Hook of the leg, shoulders are down to pin the champ, and no, Swerve! Able to get the shoulder up at 2 at the very last moment. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a non-title matchup, but no doubt this could earn Sami a title shot if you can pin the European champ in Swerve. Double foot stomp, cross into the cover, in the middle of the ring, shoulders are down to win, and no, again, Zayn able to get the shoulder up at 2. My God, second match of the night, another banger so far. Out of Swerve and Zayn this time. Zayn got him in the corner. Helluva kick! The Helluva kick. It landed. Is it enough to pin the European champ? Oh, and Swerve is still alive in this match. Oh my goodness. Sami Zayn don't know what to do. Look at Zayn standing moonsault. The athleticism by Zayn being showcased here, but again, he doesn't know what to do at this point. Hit the haluva kick, not able to get the job done. Snake eyes. Zayn looking to do anything and everything he can to put away the European champ. I could definitely see Sami getting a title shot if he beats the champion, especially in this hell of a matchup here. Zayn tried to go for something, but he realized maybe Swerve might be a bit too far. Exploder. I think he was about to do an aerial maneuver, but he decided, you know what? Let's go for a suplex instead. It's Zayn again, pounding away, and then a slap. I don't think those slaps are going to do Sami any good. Might fire up the champion. Look at this submission hold, camel clutch. Camel clutch submission hold applied onto the champ. I don't think the referee sees that Swerve's foot underneath the bottom rope there. But luckily, match continues. Shot to the back and then IYO Swerve again! That roll through, planted him face first to beat Sami Zayn. Hook of the leg, got him. Oh, got the ropes! Sami Zayn got the bottom rope. Look at that. And the referee was able to catch it as well. Normally, the referee would not be able to see the head on the ropes. But look at Swerve, lung blower. Tombstone lung blower. Sami close to the ropes. But Swerve, no! Sami kicked out of two! That's the same move that beat MVP to retain the European title on main event. Swerve not able to get the job done tonight. If you're Swerve, what the hell do you do now? Swerve just beating the hell out of Sami. Standing shooting star. And another. Swerve. Ooh, kick. Shots being fired. Drop kick. And, ooh. Form in the face. Is that enough? Is it enough? Swerve got him. He beat the hell out of Zayn just to put him down for the 3. And, oh, wait a minute. And we saw at the top of the show, Austin Theory said he'll get a title shot of his choosing. And he's chosen Swerve at Extreme Rules. Austin Theory challenging Swerve for the European title in a Falls Count Anywhere. Wow. Swerve with a win, but what a bombshell by Theory. The next premium live event in Universe mode will be Extreme Rules, featuring exclusively the Monday Night Raw brand. Your favorite Raw superstars will get Extreme live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You don't want to miss Extreme Rules. As they're back live on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen, for some women's action. As here comes IYO Sky. Some might say IYO Sky, but either way, IYO making her way. That should be in-ring action against returning Raw superstar. We're going to find out who's it going to be momentarily, but holy, so far, Raw has been stellar in matches. Who's it going to be? Who's returning to Raw? Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Look at this. Candice LeRae's back. But she's not coming alone. Candice LeRae with Indy Hartwell. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae making their way to Monday Night Raw. This is going to be a very intriguing matchup here between IYO Sky and Candice LeRae here tonight. Very, very interesting scenario here. I mean, Candice LeRae, a former 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion, taking on a former Raw Women's Champion in IYO Sky here tonight. The crowd is electric for these two. Candice LeRae, last time we saw her was at SummerSlam, defending the NXT Women's title, and now she's back here on Monday Night Raw. not coming along with Indy Hartwell by her side, no doubt. Maybe tag team titles might be in their future. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, though. Candice LeRae, IYO Sky, one-on-one tonight. Match begins as, shots being fired there by Candice. Kick to the midsection. Candice wrestling, coming into play. Got her down. Would it be enough with the code blue, but able to kick out, or code red, I should say. Able to kick out regardless. Shot to the back of the knee there. Now Candice, she thought about going maybe to the top rope. Oh, now she's going to the top. Candice LeRae, Hail Mary splash on the IYO. As a shot to the midsection and an uppercut for good measure. And now IYO Sky got her here, downstairs, and wow. Able to plant her, and now look at this. IYO, driving the knee right to the face of LeRae. And again, IYO just looking to try to dissect Candice here. Goes for the cover. Hook at the outside leg, but able to kick out. IYO Sky, a former Raw Women's Champion, won it by cashing in Money in the Bank, a former Money in the Bank holder as well. Look at this. Armbar. The Jujikatami applied, but look at this. LeRae able to turn that around. Able to get out of Jujikatami there. And now able to send her to the corner. And shot after shot. Candice LeRae taking her down, stomping her out. Series of strikes there by LeRae. And now springboard moonsault connects. Springboard moonsault, is it enough to put away IYO Sky here? And a kick at it too. And now look at this. IYO might be in trouble. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Candice LeRae calls this the wicked stepsister. God almighty. Just stomping the skull of IYO right to the canvas. And now Candice LeRae. Oh, wait a minute. Unprettier. Unprettier. Is it enough to beat IYO Sky here in a return to Raw and a kick out? And now look at this. Takedown, takedown. Gargano escape applied. Gargano escape applied. Looks like Candice LeRae was able to win that NXT Women's title a few months ago. LD, and with a shot to the face. Kick to the midsection. Candice LeRae. Oh, no. Able to block the kick by IYO. Snapmare takedown. And now watch this. Attacking the head and neck area. And now look at that. They're going to dissect the leg now. This is a hard-hitting battle between these two. Trying to be a bit technical. Adding a little brawling. It's like all formed into one. Got some strikes. We got some dissecting, if you will. Hook at a leg by Candice up to the kick to the spine. And IYO able to kick out. And now Candice trying to go for a moonsault again. But luckily, IYO Sky able to get up to her feet in time, letting LeRae crash and burn on the mat. Has something in mind, but look at Candice. Elbow after elbow. Candice LeRae. That side slam. Got stomped to the face. What's this? Look at this! Last Chancery! She got him with the Last Chancery submission hold. Last Chancery applied, but look at that! IYO Sky again able to find an opening out of a submission hold. First the cross arm breaker earlier, and then now the Last Chancery submission. Candice LeRae doing anything and everything she can to beat IYO Sky here. Strike after strike, double leg takedown. Oh no, not again. IYO Sky, watch out! Wicked stepsister. Isn't enough. Hook of the leg. Welcome back, Candice LeRae. My God. Back and forth battle, but in the end, LeRae stands tall tonight. What a return for Candice. For right now, we live backstage, Bayley and Dakota Kai. Obviously, Bayley and Dakota still bitter about SummerSlam, and Bayley throwing out the challenge. Bayley and Dakota Kai this time. They're going to up the stakes for the women's tag team titles at Extreme Rules. Oh my God! Hell in the Cell! Dakota Kai and Bayley challenging for the women's tag titles inside Hell in the Cell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take it back to Raw a few episodes ago, where Xavier Woods took on Angelo Dawkins. Woods got the job done, and Montez Ford just trying to weather the storm, trying to calm down Angelo Dawkins' emotions, and well, Angelo letting his emotions run high as he shoved Montez Ford away. People were speculating if the Street Profits were done at that point. But then luckily, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford were able to hash it out on main event, able to speak in front of the WWE Universe, trying to get their head back in the game, reminding themselves who they are, the Street Profits, former tag team champions, and that they want the smoke. And well, tonight they're going to get their opportunity as the Street Profits in action. Up next on Raw, Street Profits against the mystery tag team. Who's it going to be? Let's find out right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mystery tag team. Who's it going to be to take on the Street Profits? Some people speculated that hell, maybe the Street Profits are done. Maybe Montez Ford could be on his own. Angelo Dawkins could be on his own. But it looks like the Street Profits says, we're like brothers. There'll be times we're going to be down, but we're not going to be out.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
It seems that the Street Profits again seem to be on the same page. They're gonna maybe regroup. This could be their journey of going after the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships that was won by Omos and Cedric Alexander on main event this past week. So now we're gonna find out, not only can the Street Profits be on the same page in matchup wise, they look like they're on the same page tonight, but in the ring, will that be a factor? Will it be dissension? Will it be a mishap? Something's got to give for the Street Profits tonight, live on Raw. Former SmackDown Tag Team Champions in 2K20 in Season 6 of Universe Mode. Street Profits, they're going to try to get back into the title hunt once again. But let's find out who their opponents will be. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, making their Raw Tag Team debut.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 403 pounds, Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza.
Los Lotharios making their way down the aisle. Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. My God, this is going to be a very interesting tag team matchup. I mean, these two superstars getting their opportunity tonight. I mean, they were lost in the shuffle on the Raw brand over the last few months, and now tonight they get their opportunity. But will this be an up or down night for the Street Profits. Are they going to spoil the debut of Los Lotharios here tonight? Or will somehow Los Lotharios get a big win over the former tag team champions? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd seems to be behind the Street Profits, chanting, "We want the smoke." And here we go. Montez Ford, they're going to get the smoke via Humberto Carrillo here. Is able to send him onto the outside, hanging on. Look at this drop kick. Humberto with that springboard drop kick, sending Ford to the outside early in the match. And now, sending him right onto the apron there. Kick to the midsection. DDT. Able to take down Ford. Maybe want to get a count out win, perhaps. But wait a minute, going up top instead. They're going to fly. No! Ford able to get out the way. He had his eyes on Garza. Able to dodge Humberto. And now Humberto able to try to recover from that crash and burn on the outside. And now Ford with that shot to the face. And now it's Montez. Got him in the corner. Ooh. Back elbow there by Humberto. Hammerlock, back suplex. And now Humberto moonsault lands on the Ford. This young man, they're going to fly around and now tag. Here comes Angel Garza. A man that we have seen in the independent scene. Angel Garza hooking a leg up the moonsault. Not able to get the job done there. And now look at this, Angel Garza, submission hold applied. Almost like I was gonna say almost like a Rings of Saturn, just not complete until Montez Ford able to get out the hold and a scoop slam. And now, a kick to the spine for good measure. Wicked shot to the face, shot to the midsection. And Garza. I mean, Ford was begging for him to fight back, and Garza doing so. The chops and strikes being connected in an elbow right to the temple, right to the back of the skull, rather, of Ford. And now a tag made to Humberto, and now Ford able to get the tag. Here comes Angelo. As Dawkins sent over the top, hanging on, but look at Humberto with a drop kick on the Ford. They're going to try to handle both men here. Look at a standing Spanish fly. And a shooting star. Humberto, they're going to be a shooting star in his own right. Going up top. Look at the fly. Humberto, almost like a Twisted Bliss-like cover. But would it be enough to beat Angelo Dawkins? But Dawkins not looking to die just yet. Humberto flying all over the ring. Very athletic young man is Humberto, but Dawkins, they're going to try to show up and show out here, especially against Humberto in this match. Got him in position here. Look at that, tossed him. Like a belly to back toss there. Single camel clutch. Angelo trying to hold his own in this tag match. This all began because Dawkins felt like he lost his confidence. As Humberto planted him with that DDT. As, trying to drag him into the corner, but look at Dawkins. Elbow after elbow, right to the midsection. Dawkins now spiking Humberto, able to toss him. This is a big moment for Dawkins! Dawkins with a spear! Spear by Dawkins. And now makes the tag to Ford. Montez goes straight to the cover. Referee taking too much time to get in position here, allowing Angel Garza to take advantage of that. And now look at Montez Ford, got something in mind. Maybe trying to chuck Garza to the outside, but Garza able to fight his way out. Able to send him into the corner now. Does Humberto, but an elbow by Ford. Shot to the midsection. Kick to the gut. DDT. DDT. And now forward. What's this? Shot after shot. That spinning fist. Tag. Looking forward, able to get Dawkins to get the tag. Is it enough? Is it enough to win it? Oh, wow. Humberto got knocked out by Ford. Allowing Dawkins to get the pinfall.
Here are your winners, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Street Profits get the win. My God, knocking out Humberto. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take it back to Raw earlier tonight when the ring general Walter made his appearance, his first appearance to Raw, confronting the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. And now we're told he's backstage right now live. After being stripped of the NXT UK Championship, Walter will get a US title opportunity at Extreme Rules. And you notice on the graphic earlier tonight, no holds barred. My God. Walter and Imperium on Monday Night Raw. They're going to show why the mat is sacred. The next premium live event in Universe mode will be Extreme Rules, featuring exclusively the Monday Night Raw brand. Your favorite Raw superstars will get Extreme live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You don't want to miss Extreme Rules. As we're back live on Monday Night Raw in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, where tonight, right now, we're getting ready for a King of the Ring qualifying match. A lot going on tonight's episode of Raw. You had Walter appear, you had a US title match. Swerve and Sami Zayn had a great match. Austin Theory picked Swerve for his European title in a false Canadian match at Extreme Rules. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford got a win, and now it's time for the King of the Ring qualifier. Also, IYO Sky taking on the return. Candice LeRae got the win here tonight. Here comes Samoa Joe, who last week, after losing to Ricochet, declared that he would be challenging not only for the Universal title, but also that he wants to be a part of the King of the Ring. Triple H said, all right, you get your shot. Just take on my pet project, Tommaso Ciampa, here tonight. And that's what we got. Live on Raw. Samoa Joe and Ciampa. This is going to be a hard-hitting match. I said at the beginning of the show, this is a mini premium live event. This episode is packed with great action for you tonight. All on the road to not only Raw's exclusive premium live event Extreme Rules, but also, down the line, Survivor Series. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ciampa, Joe, one-on-one King of the Ring qualifier. That means if Ciampa wins, he gets to go to the King of the Ring. He was in it last year when he went up against Drew McIntyre in the first round. As Samoa Joe, after that suplex, rattled Ciampa, and then the gourd buster following suit. And now it's Ciampa now. They're able to take Joe down. They're going to pound away here. Obviously, Tommaso Ciampa going to try to shake off the loss that he suffered to Shane McMahon on his Raw debut months ago. As, that chop to the back and a kick to the chest. And now the guy, got caught. Ciampa got caught. Fell to belly. And now look at this. Samoa Joe picking up. Oh my God, deadlift. Almost a deadlift. Belly to back driver by Joe. Samoa Joe, a former Universal Champion. A former Intercontinental Champ, a former two-time United States Champion. As Joe taking it towards Tommaso Ciampa, goes for the cover, hook of the leg, but not enough. Also Joe, a former television champion from the SmackDown brand over 2 years ago, and now Joe with the submission applied on the Ciampa, who's also a former Intercontinental Champion in his own right. As Ciampa with a shot to the midsection being delivered. And, oh, a shot to the spine. And again, and now it's Ciampa sending Joe to the outside. Oh my God. I mean, like I said, this is like a mini premium live event. We already have 5 matches, and we have still to come our main event, which will be up next after this match. Brock Lesnar and Karrion Kross. That means, ladies and gentlemen, we're going overtime tonight. An extra 10 minutes on this 1-hour show as Ciampa taking it towards Samoa Joe. Got him here. Oh, face first. Count of 6 by the referee as Joe sent by the barricade there. Ciampa back in the ring. Count of 7. Maybe Ciampa wants to take a count out win and decided against it. Maybe Ciampa wants to prove to the Raw roster, to prove to the WWE Universe that he can get it done by his own power. That's Ciampa. Got Joe here. Plants him face first. Is that enough for the win? They're going to plant him face first, but Joe kicks out. That's Tommaso. Oh, that time busted open Joe. That one shot got him, and now Ciampa here, approaching Ciampa. That powerbomb lung blower. Is it enough for the win to qualify for the King of the Ring? And a sold up at 2 by Joe. Samoa Joe is determined to get to the King of the Ring to maybe earn himself a Universal title shot. But look at Ciampa trying to drive the knee. But Joe able to sidestep. Able to get out the way, trying to go for a wicked chop. But Ciampa got him with a shot to the knee. Kick to the midsection. Tommaso Ciampa planting him face first. Able to plant him face first. And now Ciampa throwing hands all over Joe here. Shot after shot. And now it's Ciampa going up. Ciampa looking to fly. Elbow right to the sternum. Is it enough? Shoulders are down. Referee does not know that Joe's right foot underneath the ropes. But Joe barely got the shoulder up at 2. Barely. Crowd chanting both these guys. They're going to show respect to both men. Putting on a heck of a match here. As Ciampa sending Joe into the corner. Ooh, but Joe caught him with an elbow. Shot missed. Joe caught him on the right. Ciampa caught him on the right, rather. And now Ciampa again planting him face first. Looking to do more head damage. My God, it's oof. Shot after shot. And a shot to the spine. Yes, oof. Shot after shot being delivered by Ciampa. Driving a knee right to the sternum of Joe. And now Ciampa. Oof, again. Punches being delivered. Shot. And a thrust kick by Ciampa. You rarely see Ciampa throw like super kicks or thrust kicks like that. No doubt. He had to dig deep for that one. And then an enziguri head kick. No doubt stunned Joe. Is it enough? Away from the ropes that time. Shoulders are down 2. Almost had him. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, King of the Ring qualifiers on the line here. We've seen a lot of great action. This is no different from the others. Able to block the kick to Joe. Got him. Exploder. Able to get Ciampa with that exploder. And now Tommaso Ciampa sent it to the corner. Samoa Joe had him scouted maybe for the muscle buster, but Joe had him, or Ciampa rather, able to counter. And that was Samoa Joe with a snap suplex. And now Samoa Joe up top. They're going to fly. Elbow drop right to the heart of Ciampa. The black heart. The Samoan submission machine building momentum in this match now. The tide is beginning to switch here. But right as Joe had him, able to turn it around to Ciampa, but now look at Joe. Samoa Joe, Samoa Joe, watch out! Back suplex onto the apron. Oh my God. These two are beating the snot out of each other. Good grief. And now just planting him under the barricade as well. Samoa Joe is showing why he deserves to be in the King of the Ring. Why maybe he deserves the next opportunity at the Universal Championship. And now Samoa Joe eyeing his target. Joe got him here. Coquina clutch locked in. Samoa Joe got it locked in. Ciampa realizing he's in trouble. Can he reach the ropes? Ciampa got a tap. Samoa Joe is in the King of the Ring. Holy cow, what a match! Hard hitting. These two beat the hell out of each other. The welts and the blood, all. It just shows what these two are willing to do to each other just to advance to the King of the Ring tournament at Survivor Series. What a match! Joe stands tall. Ladies and gentlemen, more action to come next week on Raw, as we'll have a triple threat #1 contenders match at Survivor Series. It will be Baszler, Asuka, Bianca, who will get that opportunity to meet either Raquel Gonzalez or Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's title at Survivor Series next episode. Also, a tag team match is made. Ali and Swerve taking on Austin Theory and a tag partner of his choosing in a Tornado tag team match on the next episode live on Raw. Also, after being challenged earlier tonight by Bayley and Dakota, we're going to hear from Natalya and Trish Stratus. The tag team champions will respond to the challenge next week. Also, Bayley will go one-on-one with Natalya in a one-on-one matchup. You don't want to miss a big episode of Raw next week. Oh my. There's the Beast Incarnate. Brock Lesnar's ready for action. Main event time. It's up next. Make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell where you never miss a video from this channel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event. Brock Lesnar, Karrion Kross, who will be the one to face Cody Rhodes at Extreme Rules for the WWE Universal Championship. Oh, wait a minute. Finn Balor. Balor claiming that he's been training to face Okada in a 2 out of 3 falls match at Extreme Rules. We're going to see the Prince live on Raw on the next episode. My God! It went from great to better. And now, ladies and gentlemen, main event time. Because right now in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, here comes the Beast, Brock Lesnar. No doubt Brock and Kross don't like the fact that they got to face each other when they had a Universal title match in hand, but I guess maybe things might be a bit better for either man, whoever wins this match. The winner will be the true #1 contender to face Cody Rhodes at Extreme Rules. And remember the caveat made by Triple H last week on the last episode of Raw. No one can interfere in this match, not a soul. Any Raw superstar interferes in this match will be fired on the spot. No disqualification, no countouts, no setbacks, nothing. Brock and Kross get to go at it. Gloves are off at this point. Both men, Brock and Kross, former Universal Champions. Brock beat Kross at Judgment Day in and outside of the Hell in the Cell structure. Kross beat CM Punk for the world title, turned it into the Universal Championship at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Brock dropped Kross at the Payback pay-per-view the following month. A lot of history between these two, all for this here tonight. This went from a normal matchup between these two superstars, now with a lot more on the line. I said it last week. It was said in that teaser clip to hype up this episode of Raw. Is it time's up for Kross, or is it time's up for Lesnar? Something's got to give in this #1 Contenders match. Kross defeated CM Punk at SummerSlam Night 2. And now Kross got to jump through another hurdle to get this opportunity. If Kross can beat Lesnar, he will rightfully get his opportunity at the Universal title at Extreme Rules. But then again, some might say Brock Lesnar deserves a rematch after he got screwed at SummerSlam, had his hand on the bottom rope, and the referee didn't see it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as tonight we go overtime, let's get it on! Will Lesnar fall in prey? Or will Kross be Lesnar's next victim live on Raw? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Something's got to give in this match. Kross, Lesnar, one-on-one. And we're going to see it through thick or thin, good, bad, or indifferent. No breaks in between, ladies and gentlemen. We're over time, so we're going to see this whole matchup. Lesnar, Kross. Who's going at Extreme Rules to face Cody? Crowd chanting suplex hitting behind of Lesnar, but Kross looking to shut all of that down. Right off the bat, head on the throat. Kross got Lesnar. Look at this, choke slam. No doubt Kross has not forgotten what Lesnar did to him at Judgment Day. F5ing him off the cell, through the cell. And now Kross looking to try to get payback with the elbow drop off the top and a kick out of 2 by Lesnar. What a payback it would get, or it would be for Kross if he could beat Lesnar to get him out of the triple threat, turning into a one-on-one Extreme Rules for the Universal title. If he can beat Lesnar tonight, he'll get that opportunity against Cody Rhodes. As Kross got Lesnar in the Tree of Woe position. And now look at, oh my God, driving the knees right to the lower abdomen of Lesnar. I mean, we saw earlier tonight between Sami Zayn and Isaiah Swerve Scott, after hitting big move after big move, Swerve just beat the hell out of Sami Zayn to get the job done. And I think Kross is going to try to do the same. Beat the hell out of Lesnar if he can. As he throwing hands and elbows to the face of Lesnar. If he can beat up Lesnar tonight, no doubt he'll earn an opportunity. Triple H said it himself last week. He doesn't feel that both Lesnar and Kross earned themselves an opportunity at the Universal title. It's Kross. Ooh. Able to stop Lesnar. And I got him here. Gut wrench. Slam! And now Kross. Oh no, wait a minute. Doomsday! That Saito Plex isn't enough. Doomsday Saito. Hook of the leg on the Lesnar, and Lesnar kicked out at 2. Just want to thank everyone for watching tonight's episode of Raw live in Oklahoma City. You saw Chuck trying to go for the submission, the cross jacket, but Look at Lesnar, suplex. Turning around, look at this. Shades of Eddie Guerrero with the Three Amigos. An old rival of Lesnar who beat him for the WWE title at No Way Out 2004. Brock Lesnar once said in an interview he misses Eddie Guerrero to this day. I'm sure we all do. That's why he paid homage moments ago with that, the 3 vertical suplexes, the Three Amigos. But now, Karrion Kross sending Lesnar or gets sent by Lesnar over the top rope. And now, oh wow! Headbutt to the back of the skull of Lesnar. And now Kross, again, no counter. These two can be on the outside as long as they want to beat the hell out of each other. Look at that counter by Lesnar with a DDT. I told you everyone, this is like a mini premium live event. Had to say that again because it feels like it to me. Look at this, Lesnar. The butterfly suplex. And I got Kross in position. Fisherman Buster. Hooks the leg as well. Shoulders it down. Is Lesnar going to... Oh, not even close. Kross kicked out before the referee can even count 1. Got him from behind. Oh, look at that. Turn him around inside out. Power slam. Power slam by Kross. Going to the top. Lesnar's in trouble. Drives the knee right across the chest. Goes into the cover. Form in the face. Shoulders are down. 2 count. And Lesnar kicks out again. As Kross driving the knee to the face of Lesnar. My God. I mean, some of the fans, some of you called it. This is going to get physical. These two are going to beat the absolute hell out of each other. As Kross able to chuck Lesnar. As again, Doomsday Saito. Doomsday Saito. And look at Kross. Kross jacket. Kross jacket. He got it locked in. Lesnar's right near the ropes. Can't even reach. He barely did. I don't think the referee even caught wind of that. But Lesnar's still able to show life. Not down for the count, but maybe this could be it. No. Had to hold my breath there. I thought for a second Kross might have gotten him. Might have had him with the Kross jacket and then get the pinfall victory, but not enough. I mean, you got to think about it. Lesnar, a former UFC heavyweight champion. No doubt Kross got to do a lot more than that to put away Lesnar. And this is not like Brock Lesnar has any, like, sickness or diseases to deal with, like diverticulitis he did before. This is a fresh Lesnar. The beast is here to conquer. And no doubt, Kross might be taking a one-way trip to suplex. No! Lesnar got countered! Kross able to counter with that chop block to the back of the knee. And now, what the hell? What's this? Sharpshooter. Scorpion Deathlock applied. Karrion Kross with the submission applied. The Kross second wasn't enough, so I guess the Scorpion Deathlock applied now by Kross. But again, not able to make Lesnar tap. That's the thing. He might have been able to do it before, but I think Lesnar might have tapped out in situations where it's not going to affect him. It's not going to make him lose or anything like that. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no! Power bomb to the outside! Again, Kross are going to do whatever he can, beating the hell out of Brock Lesnar. And oh my God! Tossed Lesnar right by the barricade on the opposite end of the announce table. Scaring those Spanish announcers there. That's Kross. Oh my. The shots to the face and then the kick, but look at Lesnar able to counter again. This feels like a fight at this point. As look at Lesnar. Oh, tossing Kross. Lesnar trying to get back in. Oh my God. Lesnar, deadlift. Power bomb on the floor. Oh my God. Bone rattling. What's that power bomb? Lesnar in the ring. Kross, they're going to get back in it. Lesnar was lining it, waiting for Kross to get in the ring, and he did. Got him in the corner now. Driving the shoulder right to the midsection. This is a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Good call by Triple H to make this a no disqualification, no countout. I mean, they don't have to use weapons, but then again, do they need to? Look at Lesnar driving the knee right to the face of Kross. Driving the knee. Is it enough to go to extreme? Oh my God! A kick out at 1. Are you kidding me? Lesnar got the arm. Maybe thinking F5 or something else. Kross. Shot to the midsection of the counter. Trying to go for a chop to the throat. Oh God, a headbutt. A headbutt by Kross. Kross sends him in the corner now. Shot to the face. And now they're going to stomp out Lesnar. Stomping Lesnar. And now choking the life out of him in the corner. Kross is taking it towards Lesnar here. And now Kross again after choking the life out of Lesnar. Pounding away. Oh my God. Stiff elbows. And now Kross going for the cover. Does Lesnar have anything left? Oh my God. Kross just beat the hell out of Brock Lesnar. Karrion Kross earned himself a title shot against Cody Rhodes. And look at this. Cody Rhodes on the stage. That's Rhodes' fate at Extreme Rules. We're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. Kross and Rhodes at Extreme Rules for the Universal title.